I have always liked drag racing. Recently, I was watching snowmobile drag racing. Then I was watching tractor drag racing, mobility scooter drag racing. It gets weird. Today, I have a new challenge. You know those semi-trucks that go racing, like the Iron Knight, for example? That is a real-life semi-truck that races around circuits. And it got me thinking, are there any semi-trucks that drag race? And as it turns out, there are drag racing events, I think you know what country this is in, where they race semi-trucks that have 3,000 horsepower, and then they're towing 120,000 pounds behind them. They literally do wheelies off the... Some might say there's so much torque the entire chassis flexes. They also do drag races where they don't tow anything at all and they just rocket off the line. At the moment, this is actually the fastest hot rod semi-truck drag racing. It crossed the line at 120 miles an hour. When you go down a rabbit hole, you inevitably go deep down the rabbit hole. This is a really famous semi-truck called Shockwave the Jet Truck. It has 3 jet engines attached to it and can do over 300 miles an hour. As it turns out, it was a little dangerous, so they stopped using it. But it was really cool when it actually drove around. Like, what? Huh? Dude, what? That's insane. And then you get to me. I have a feeling this is going to be a 2-part series. This is part number 1, where I want to go and build a truck that is legit. I don't want to toss any rockets on or anything like that. I want to build a truck from scratch in automation, and let's make our life a little harder. Let's see if we can get a sub 10-second quarter mile. How hard can it be? This is a bad idea. I'm going to be here all day. Earlier today, I went in and downloaded a semi-truck mod. There's no way with body morphing we can turn this into a semi-truck, right? I refuse to believe this works. What is that? This is gonna be my truck, I think. Jesus Christ. Okay, chat, are we happy with this? No! What's wrong with the semi-truck? The cabin? Okay, we'll get rid of the sleeper. It looks like a delivery truck. That's because we haven't put all the bits and bobs on it yet. Chat says the fenders can be toned down a bit. Fine, I'll tone down the fenders a bit. Boring. Why is the box there? You mean the box on the top? Okay, chat says we're happy. We've got to start with our panel material. So let's make it out of, I guess we'll do steel and stuff, huh? I think this might be a bad idea, but I've gone for like the basic suspension because I've got to assume that's like what a real truck would have, right? Actually, now that I say that, I have no idea what sort of suspension trucks have in the back. Leaf, sure. In that video that I was showing you, the trucks had 3,000 horsepower. This is my 2,000 horsepower engine, and we're not even goddamn done yet. We gotta modify this thing. We've only got 1 turbo, make it 2, and make them bigger. Right now, it's only got 15 pounds of boost. No, we want more than that. Oh, chat, why does the crank go funny in the middle and then calm down? Anyways, let's make the engine a bit bigger too. That's already 3,000 horsepower, but our crank is having some issues. Turning up the compression is making us blow up less. I mean, it knocks a little bit, but wouldn't be the first vehicle I've made with some issues. So let's see if I can just build some boost by giving it a fatter turbo. We've already got 28 pounds of boost, and we've got 3,200 horsepower. I've got to keep upgrading the size ever so slightly. I need to keep it reliable, but at the same time, there we go. There's 3,005. The most damage it gets is 12% damage when it's putting out 3,000 horsepower. That's fine. What if I extended the red line just out of interest? Oh, no. Don't look at that. Nothing happened. Oh my... That's a sight and a half under there. Let's make this thing look like a semi-truck now. I do kind of like the idea of a white semi-truck. First and foremost, I need some Transformer-inspired headlights. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like semi-trucks should always have big square headlights. Even if they're like the most modern of modern semi-trucks, they need big square headlights. Now we need a big-ass grill in the middle. Ooh, we could actually give it like a big bull bar. Yo, now it looks like, what's that guy's name? It looks like Hulk Hogan. Ooh, and then I can give it like a little... Oh boy. Have I accidentally made Hulk Hogan the truck? Chat says it looks too happy. Okay, hold on. Now it's concerned. Who said it looks like Hulk? Let's keep it happy. Then we need some very unnecessary vents on here, but because we're a drag truck, we can get away with it. So let's go for like, yeah, that says speed. I wonder, do I have a mod for like an auxiliary fuel tank? Oh, I do. Mirror it both sides. Bring it on out. 3D it. Who said this doesn't look like a semi-truck? Let me make this full chrome. Oh my God. Okay, let me just leave a little bit of room on the back because I want to put a massive exhaust pipe. Orange marker lights. Great idea, Geet. Thank you for reminding me. It's the Ford Raptor of Hulk Hogan. And then wait, let's put some on our little box up here too. Make it look even more semi-truck-like. Oh my God, I've actually got exhaust stack. Okay, can we pay no attention to every single time you would get out of this truck, you would burn yourself, but simply a consequence of looking, oh, Jesus Christ. That's too tall. Chat says, let's see you cook your own. Okay, hold on. Let me try to cook my own. Let me just make this chrome, and I think the chrome will make it pop. I think that works better than the ones in-game. I think we're looking... Every time I see the smile, I laugh. Wait, so can I get windows back here too? Oh my God, I can. This is actually awesome. Chat says the sleeper's too big and the frame is too short. Don't make fun of the size of my car. My car's just fine. That's a useless sunroof because I'm about to cover it up. I didn't realize that was such a bad idea until I carried on. If you've made it this far in the video, I would like to sincerely apologize because what you're about to witness is about to be the grossest thing anybody's ever made in this game. That looks okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. I might need to bring my exhaust stack slightly to the side just so it doesn't interfere with this thing. All right, well, don't look at that. It is what it is. Let me get some semi-truck mirrors to simply distract you from the problem at hand. What the actual hell just happened? This was really nice 2 minutes ago, and now I have no idea what happened. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen. I'll put a little regular tow hook on it too. Then, when we get into BeamNG, we could actually try towing something with it. I don't even know what this is, but I'm just gonna put it on here because it'll make it look more truck-like. I think that's what I've realized I'm just gonna do to this. I was gonna put things on it to make it look more trucky. Chat says this isn't a normal truck though. Chat, you shut your goddamn mouth. My truck is great, okay? And it has no problem. Chat says it looks like a truck from Temu. Okay, that's just rude. Let's give it a nice skid plate on there. Do we need anything else? Chat says windshield wipers. There we go, chat. I hope you like the wipers. We're never gonna use them because it doesn't rain in BeamNG. Honestly, I'm pretty happy with the way this thing turned out. I'm gonna give it all-wheel drive on demand so we can choose what we want to do. We're gonna go for a sequential, I guess 7-speed is probably accurate considering it would actually have like 18. Let's get it to do 230 miles an hour. That would be quite funny if it could do that. I guess we should go hard, long life tires because that's what a real semi-truck would have, right? This has 25-inch wheels and 45-inch tire, and we'll keep the wheels steel again to keep things fairly fair. Let's give it carbon ceramic brakes because why not? That'll be funny as well. Let's give it a sport under tray. Perfect. Convertible type? None. I'm gonna have bench seating in the front. Interior will be luxury because that's what we need. Steering? Yes, it's got that. Safety? No, it doesn't have that. Let's give it air springs. I think that would be quite funny. Oh, wait, shit. I'm gonna need a rear wing. The rear of our car generates lift. I'm gonna put this wing on top of the box. Nobody will ever see it up there. There we go. Much better. Our semi-truck is ready to hit the road. My semi-truck only weighs 8,000 pounds. That's pretty light, huh? I've got 3,000 horsepower. I weigh 8,000 pounds in my semi-truck. Time to see what explodes first, my mental state or the engine in this vehicle. We've got our timer at the top of the screen. I've got my traction control on right now. We're rear-wheel drive right now. 3, 2, 1, and away we go. It's quick. Chat, it's quick. Get there. No way, first try. First try! Sub 10 instantly! No way! I don't know what's more impressive. The fact that it worked first try and I apparently am getting better at automation, or that the engine didn't explode. Two-wheel drive, traction off. All right, let's see if this mode goes any faster. Go! Traction control actually might help. Oh, maybe not at the top end. Oh, it gets a bit wiggly. Dude, it's so much slower with no traction. Let me just try sport mode, and then I have another idea. And fire! Oh, that's better. Oh, dude, traction control for this helps so much. Dude, we just did a 9.4. We don't have drag tires. We don't have all-wheel drive. That's just... Oh, it's stalled. I want to see another thing, though. Let me get a trailer. I believe this is the heaviest trailer in the game, I think. Uh-oh. Problem. Aha, here we go. 34,000 liters of milk. It's 88,000 pounds. All right, let's see if we can even hook up to it. I don't think the fifth wheel that we've got on here is legit. I think I know a way we can still use this trailer, though. This is gonna be so jank. So I had to connect a dolly to the regular hitch on my truck because the fifth wheel's actually fake. It's just there for style point. You gotta connect to that. Dude, it's literally in the hole. It might be a bit heavy. The milk is so heavy. Chat, what's the heaviest regular trailer? I mean, I can use this trailer. How many pounds is 6,000 kilograms? That's how much this weighs now. Chat says this is a 13,000 pound trailer. Jeez. Dude, my truck can barely pull with a heavy load. We've essentially doubled our weight now. Actually, we've more than doubled our weight now. A sub 20 would be nice. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, that's a big burnout. And a lot of wheel spin. The trailer is dragging. Might go sub 20. Let's go! I need to go and see how fast this thing is top speed. There's no way my wannabe semi-truck can do over 200 miles an hour. I refuse to believe. Yo, it's spinning its wheels a lot. 170? 180? 200 miles an hour? It redlines at 230. That's actually incredible. Okay, one more thing to test. Do I have drag tires on? No, I've got hard tires, like hard compound normal tires. Okay, let's see. And go for a lap of the circuit. That's a corner. Traction control is trying its best to stop the wheels from spinning. Are you telling me I made a drift semi-truck? It stalled! Every time I press the handbrake for any amount of time, it stalls. The semi-truck is a drift monster. It stalled! Oh, it broke! That smoke is not coming from the tires. It is coming from the engine. Oh, dear. Also, just out of interest, how does the crash test look? What? This is the best vehicle I've ever made in this game, ever, and I'm never gonna top it.